Now, last episode we made the biscuits for our biscuits and gravy, and now we're going to make the sausage and milk gravy. So first, you get your pork sausage and you brown it up real good in your skillet, just like I'm doing. Make sure you keep mixing it. You don't have to mix it constantly, but check it every few minutes, every couple of minutes, and once it gets nice and brown, you take about a cup and a half of flour and you are going to sprinkle it over, and then you're going to start mixing it. Like I said, about a cup and a half. And what you want to do is you want to toast your flour. You don't want to burn your flour. You got to be careful you don't burn it. And believe me, you'll smell it if you burn it. But you want to mix it in really good, and you want to toast that flour. And it's going to start coating your meat. Now, my meat, I leave it a little bit chunky. You can chop it up as fine as you like, but I leave mine a little bit chunky. And like I said, you toast your flour over it. Then you add you start adding your milk. And you're not going to add all your milk at once. You want to get it in there to where it starts to flood the pan. And this is going to start mixing with the bacon grease that's already in there. That's it. That grease mixed with your flour. I said bacon grease. It's grease. That grease is mixed with your flour. That helps it toast it without it burning. And now that's going to mix in with your milk. And as you stir it in, it's going to thicken up. And you can and then you add some salt. And honestly, I wish I would have added a little bit more salt to this. I didn't add nearly enough. I thought the pork would have more salt in it, but it is what it is. It's okay. But then you add some other seasonings. I'm adding some Slap Ya Mama, which is a seasoning I use in almost everything. And then it was a little bit thick, so I added some more milk. And you're going to add milk a little bit at a time until you get the right consistency. Again, you can make it as thin or as thick as you like. You're going to mix all of this in, make sure all the seasoning is well distributed throughout the mixture. The stuff I have right here is the hot blend of Slap Ya Mama, which my wife bought it. She grabbed the wrong stuff. It is what it is. Now we're going to add some more milk. And we didn't want it was too thick, so we wanted to thin it out. So now you mix it all up, and it's going to thicken up some more, of course. Now, at this point, you want to remove it from the heat. So you're going to turn off your fire, and you're going to add, it's still hot, so you add your last little bit of seasoning. Now, I didn't have any black pepper, which is normally what I add, so I used some other stuff that was heavy on black powder, and I mixed that in with it and stirred it in really well. Now, the heat is off at this point, so it's just ambient heat from the cast iron that was still hot. Mix it in really well. Make sure the seasoning is well distributed through it. And it's still going to simmer a little bit. It's still going to thicken up a little bit. So just make sure you keep stirring it. Now, once you've done that for a minute or two, you're going to move it over, completely remove it from the heat. And you're still going to mix it in a little bit more because it's still cooking right now. So make sure you scrape the side of your pan, the bottom of your pan. You don't want this stuff to stick. I mean, it shouldn't if you've got it on a low to medium heat while cooking it. But, yeah, there you go. Now, we are going to take our biscuits and we're going to get it real close to the pan. Sorry, but my daughter kind of got in front of the camera a little bit. And I like to go heavy on the gravy with my biscuits and gravy. And that's just the way I like it. You may not like it as quite as thick or quite as heavy. And there you go. That is just beautiful. All right, let's try this out. Now we know the biscuits are good. Let's see if I did a good job on the gravy. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well, thank you everybody for coming along. Me and my family are going to enjoy some biscuits and gravy now. So I hope you liked what you saw. The recipe I got from my wife, I modified it just a little bit, but overall it's the same recipe she's been using for years. So we're going to eat now. So until next time, God bless and be good.